Go.
Stop. Okay.
Go.
Welcome to the first installment of the Feed podcast. Today I'm joined by my affiliates, Matthew, aka Frank Castle himself, aka Tactical Bacon Rex. Say hi. I'm also joined by Spoon, aka 5 Pound, aka the guy who's gonna get searched at every airport.
Big up me wagwans, 9-year-olds.
And I'm also joined by my best friend Ian, aka Baguette, aka Croissant.
Yeet.
Say hi. Lit. And hi,
Hi.
I'm Ronan, aka
Okay.
best player in Siege. You know what I mean?
Alright, you don't
Well,
guess yourself, cuz.
That was hella gay. Can we not do that again?
That was cringe,
I
man.
cannot have that out there. Cannot have that out there.
Allah, fam.
Allah.
Cannot have
Oh.
that out there. Cannot.
Guys, I think I need to kneel down on my knees so my chair doesn't squeak. I can't speak
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
Alright, I'm kneeling down, guys. Alright, so what did you have in mind, Roland? You wanted to talk about something?
Let's talk about.
Let's talk about what this podcast is, first of all, yeah? We're just gonna be chatting for breeze, yeah? We're gonna be walking,
just gonna
yeah?
be chatting
I
shit
think
about
everyone
everyone
knows
and everything.
what a podcast is, so...
Really?
Nah, it's when you like listen to someone online, you're with them, but you're not with them, you know what I mean? So like, who should we call out first? Should we cuss out Roger
James
Price?
Charles.
What? Why are you
Alright,
cussing Roger?
I don't know. What about James Charles, Matthew? What's your views on him? Are you breathing? That's it, yeah?
Is that what you have to say for yourself?
Hans, where's my flamethrower?
What's happening? What is happening? Why is Matthew making it so awkward? This is getting out of hand, bro. Wait. We need to take. We need to have the.
Weren't we supposed to tell stories about... I don't know.
Oh yeah, stories. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
stories,
Matthew.
stories.
Why did you piss in your uncle's house?
Oh, yes!
This is his grandson.
Oh, I was waiting for
Wait,
that.
Alright, tell us the
Basically,
story. I know
So
names.
what's
No
the
names.
first
No
time?
names. No names. Yeah.
Well, you can say
Shit,
my name.
Come on.
Shut
Story.
up, bro.
Okay. All right.
Shut up.
Shush.
Basically, shush. So, I think it was Easter, yeah, and I was with Ian, yeah, and this is probably like when I was like 13 or 12, and Ian was like 10, 11, and like we were looking for these eggs in the garden, right? And
What?
and then
Easter.
like Easter eggs.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
alright.
yeah, yeah.
Let's say bunch of
and-
weirdos.
And then so our granddad he used to have this basement in his house, yeah, and like me
Really?
and we used to search for guns and stuff there and that and whatnot, and we used to make like wooden swords and that.
Yeah.
But okay, so
Lightsabers.
he had this like stoned area, you know, where you put the wine and
Were you?
that.
Did you like store women there?
And then we
Stone women. Okay.
shush.
All right. Okay.
And then we just like we went there, and then Ian's like little brother or something like pushed the door so it closed, and we were locked there for like a solid 40 like to an hour minutes, yeah, 40 minutes to an hour. And I was like considering just smashing the door, and then like all of a sudden I lit like with all the wine and stuff, the barrels and the bottles, and I was just like, I needed to piss, man, I had to do it, and I just let it rip down there. And we were just stuck in there, and then we were just like, oh god, we're gonna get fucking gassed with the smell and that. And then somehow we were considering there's like there's like a it's below ground, right? But on like close to the ceiling of that, there's like a little window. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I
you can
know
see
it,
the
yeah.
street. Yeah, like when like how the resistance used to shoot the Germans back in the day. You know what I mean? But so.
Alright.
We considered to try and shove his little brother through that hole.
Oh, yeah.
But that's
oh.
a bad idea. That was a bad idea. So we didn't do that.
How old's the little brother at that point?
Like
Absolutely.
5.
Oh, you can
Well-
shove him through the hole then, couldn't you?
I know, mate. You'd be surprised.
What?
Anyway. Anyway. So then we got out, and then I was just like, you just go upstairs. We just dead silent. He just like comes out of laughter, and he just says like,
Oh,
at
I
this point,
snitched on you.
Oh
and then
no.
and then like my granddad just starts laughing. Everyone starts, and then my granddad's like companion, like you know what I mean, like just companion. You know when old people are just like single, like
What?
What are you on about? Your granddad companion? Do you like make
I
out
don't
with
know
you
how to
something?
explain it
Were
to
you
you.
single?
You know when you're old, but you just have a person you live with who's the same age as you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, his
well, that was a
companion.
roommate.
She used to fucking hate us. She used to hate
Oh,
me and Valentine. Like,
Oh.
fuck, she used to like, and then she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you've done this." I just remember being like, so like,
Oh my
I
god.
think I traumatized her. And then it was, oh no, one time, moving on from affiliation, me and Ian were making this sword, yeah, and I had the super glue in my hand. And you know like how you squeeze those wooden ones,
I
you know,
remember that.
like the metal thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like a
yeah.
metal thing. So
You
it
have to
was
squeeze it
stuck
like
at the
toothpaste,
top.
yeah?
Yeah, and Ian was standing in front of me, and it was so hard that I squeezed it, and I like pressed it all out all of a sudden, and it just like I just saw it shot up, and I just like. Fuck. I just look up at Ian and I just see it like in his hair.
Oh my god, this is some like
I'm like-
X-rated.
And I just tell him, it's like, you know when you just like, you beat your cousin up or something and he starts crying, you just like, you just do something so you're like, shh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
shh, and you just like pray no one hears anything.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
shut
yeah,
the
yeah.
door. I'm just like, shut up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trying everything to get it
What's
out.
the
I'm like,
situation?
I like close the door, I get scissors, and I'm just like, I literally tried to cut his hair out, like, and the scissors were so blunt they weren't cutting anything, and then I got fucking roasted. Like every year I would do something stupid on Easter. I don't know, like, fucking hell.
So you came in
Yeah.
Iron's hair.
Yeah, it literally, he just had like glue, just like
And after that we went to
a hairdresser.
no, I don't remember. I think we went to see my parents and
Well, I got beat.
oh yeah.
You actually got beat. Yeah.
Segue. Are we segueing? Are you not done?
Oh
Segueing
god.
on for this, yeah. What kind of trim did you get, Iron? What kind
Ian
of trim
doesn't
did you
get
get?
trims. I
Speaking
get
of
the
trims.
hipster trims.
What's the hipster trims?
Ian just leaves it on his head like it is.
Yeah.
What's the hipster trims, Iron? What kind of did you get? What numbers do you get? Alright, no terrorists on our podcast, please. Okay.
Did you hear that?
Alhamdulillah, I'm there. Yeah, heard that. Okay.
Steam is not online.
Okay, alright, we're doing a podcast right now, so
Fucking obese man can't get the servers right, mate.
alright, where's Andrew at? Shout out Andrew.
Okay. Roland, do you have a story to tell?
Bro, I have a lot of stories.
Alright, Roland, tell the
Oh.
story about the bike again for the viewers.
The bike.
Well,
The-
no, when his
the
BMX,
BMX,
gets
the
delivered.
Alright, basically. Can you not play stuff?
Can you not play, please? Let him say his piece.
Basically, I live in a cottage, so basically, the road is private and it's kind of hard to find. Basically, it's sometimes not on the map, you know. So I ordered this BMX from Argos. Yeah, I was so gassed. I was like £100, yeah, BMX. That might have been like 12, I think, something like that. I ordered it, yeah, and for some fucking reason, they gave it to some other guy in the fucking flat. So I didn't have the BMX. I never got it.
Did you ever confront the guy?
No.
Why?
Honestly, I don't have any memory of anything happening after
Is
that.
your
to be
dad
honest.
not a big man enough to confront him?
No,
Okay.
I'm taller than my dad, yeah.
I'm not tall. I'm 5'6".
Really?
Yep. All right. What's the video that you want to? What's the video that you wanted us to react to? Should we get on the? We should have
No,
done this
that's
before.
after, man.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Wait, trying to
uh,
rush everything.
A lie?
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Solomon,
I'm,
your turn.
Just
Your
let,
turn.
just let it flow.
my
I
turn.
feel
Yeah.
like we should. I feel like.
School stories?
Should I talk about the dinosaur girl?
when Suleiman used to sit next to Michael in science.
Oh my god! Alright,
Tell
so
me about it.
basically,
Like, I
oh,
remember when Michael used
can we,
to just get helped by Melisenda, and I would have pretended to
let's
be
not
a
affiliate with names, please. We can't say names out here,
Leave that
or
after.
if we say names, then like suicide bombers will track them down. You know what I mean?
What?
Or like hitmen, or whatever, or they'll get swatted.
I feel like we should play some casual.
No, no, they do that afterwards, mate. Play casual with no sound while we're talking. That'll be better. Leave a comment on our Spotify.
Tell me
if you
some
wanna-
school stories.
Should we?
Like
we-
what, high school or primary
Yeah, high school.
Hey, that. Oh, high school.
Oh, wait,
yeah.
I'll tell you. Guys, I'll tell you a story about my UCL. What? Oh shit, I said the name. All right, I have
When
to cut that
Mr.
out.
Martin called my mum.
You can't say names, bro. You can't say
Why
names.
can I not say names?
Because you have to bleep him out after.
What do you mean? It doesn't matter who they are.
It does matter. You're saying the identity, Sam.
I'm not saying their full names.
Yes, you are.
Martin can be anyone.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right, cool then, Mandem. Safe G,
Safety.
Alright, go. Okay, okay.
Yeah, just go on.
Go on,
So
go on.
basically, yeah.
Just don't
I got,
name this.
like-
Don't name the institution.
I got a detention for like talking in the corridors or some useless shit. So I ended up getting like, you know, when you get 2 negatives in a week, yeah, you get Friday detention. So yeah, I used to go home with Lena and Leah, yeah. So I was just like, yo, and my parents weren't here at the time. They can't pick me up. Yeah, they weren't in the country, and I was just like, it was the end of the detention, and Mr. Santos was doing it, yeah, and it was just like some other kids were messing around, and I was just like, at the end of that, I was like, yo, can I do an hour and a half now because I can't do it tomorrow? And he's just like, no, you cannot. Like, he just started shouting at me, and I got very pissed. And then
Can you
I,
describe
like-
your teacher? Because I don't know him, so...
he was just like, he was pretty young. I thought he was safe with me and everything.
Short
He
white
just
guy,
triggered at me.
receding hairline.
He has like a burnt side of a face or something, acid
Ah.
attack or something like that. And he just like triggered me so hard that I just left, and I was pretty pissed. And then I like went past Mr. Martin's office, and they were like on the third floor, and there were like these lockers, and they were open, like, you know, like flaps open.
Yeah.
So I just like
Yeah,
I hit it
flaps
really
open.
hard, and then I like
see
he
flaps.
was in his office with the door open, and they just came up, and then I was just like, he was calling me. I just went down this, like, he kept calling me, and I kept going down the stairs, down the stairs. Then I get home, and my mom's
yo,
like, "What
yo,
the fuck
bad
did
man.
you do?"
Yo,
And
bad
my mom's
man.
like, "What the fuck did you do?" I was like, "Nothing. I just left school." He's like, "Well, that's not what your teacher says." And he's like, "Oh," and then she's just like, "Yeah, he doesn't think you're a bad boy like that, mate." And then
What?
Wait, what? I don't understand that, mate. Who said that?
I ended up getting big boy SLT.
Oh.
So you think you're a bad man by kicking lockers and then you got sent home?
But it was so peak because I didn't even know he was there. You ever do something not knowing someone was there, and then you realize you're in shit?
Yeah.
Can we segue
Yeah,
over to my
that's
story
just like-
after that?
That's just the story of my life. Like, I just do things and I get finessed afterwards by something I didn't know. Like a fact that I didn't know was there.
Speaking of finesse, yeah. Okay, so
That was
my
a pretty dead
univers-
story, to be honest.
Yeah, no, my UCL summer school, yeah. In the night, we had to stay over for 5 days, yeah. So in the night, we all made like Snapchat group chats with every single person in it, yeah. And there was like 2 of them because like some people got left out and they were like fucking sad gay people. Anyway, yeah.
Surprised you
And then
didn't like group.
shut up, bro. I'm in the cool guy group. All right. You're a sick man. You must be SAS. All right. No.
On a mountain top.
So in the night we all like went down to the
Together.
staff room in the building, and like there was a TV there, so we can just connect our phones to it and like watch
You
Netflix.
told me this before.
No, but I didn't tell you what happened. Like what happened like once. So like there was teachers next to us in the dorm room sleeping as well, and they could hear us walking around. Some of them would come out and like patrol. It's like have you seen that teacher game, that green one,
Costa
that
Rica Breakpoint.
that baldy teacher? You know what I mean? Like the bald guy like chases you down the kitchen, like the old guy that chases you down this classroom hallways.
I haven't been molested, no.
Like the sweep, sweep, sweep. You know what I mean? Okay, you don't know. Anyway, yeah, basically, I got finessed like 3 times because like people went there and I missed them, and they went back to their rooms. So I was just there in the corridors, like sad by myself. Yeah, and I was like, this was like some zombie like weeping angel shit. Yeah, so once we all agreed to go downstairs, but like I didn't listen to the group chat, and then they literally said there was teacher downstairs. Go back up. Yeah, I didn't hear that. All right.
Oh.
Then while I was going down the stairs, I looked at my phone and I saw that. But as I was walking back up the stairs to my room to go back up because I was a little scaredy girl, yeah, I saw a teacher in the corner of my eye down the hallway. So I was trapped on the stairs of the university for about 30 minutes, sitting on the stairs awkwardly, and I was just sending snaps to the group chat of me on the stairs walking up and down like 60 times. Of course it's me, bruv. It's like, why am I so shook?
Have I ever told you the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Oh, you're cool, man.
Wait, was
Classic.
it with you when we
I
got
see
stuck
you're
in
a
the
man of
disabled
culture.
school?
Excuse me?
Yes.
That was with me. That was with me.
Was
Yeah,
it
we had a
Wow.
disabled school, didn't
Was
we?
it with you? Was it with...
Wait,
It
who
wasn't
are you on
with me.
about? Wait, say what? What's happening?
What?
Explain Matthew again. Okay, hello?
Sorry, I had to... Yeah?
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Explain
Oh,
explain
You
to
were
us
there
what
with the
disabled children are.
people.
Wait, they were walking
not-
like down
I'm
the
not
street next to
disabled.
us and making like this noises.
Yeah, they burnt the toasters and ting.
Yeah, that was with us. Ron, Matthew.
I wasn't there.
You were there.
What?
You were there in that year when they were on the second floor. That school.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I-
disabled
I
one.
thought like a specific scenario. No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Explain, Matthew. What you on about? What
One
you about to
second,
say?
boss.
You.
Yeah,
Bro,
so... Who was with none of you?
I was there.
You were with me.
Yes, I think so. Wait, were you in a French class?
No, it was like with PE or something. I don't know what I was doing, honestly. I think I was bunking a subject or
Mamba
something.
karting?
And like,
Uh.
I went in there and I followed someone in. And like, the doors were locked because, you know, they don't want autistic kids to get out and stuff. And like, I just walk into a classroom and there's just a teacher sitting there awkwardly. I'm just like, yeah, I was just told I had to get some sports material. I was checking if it was here. And no, it was PE. Oh, it was PE. It was PE. I had to go get my prep back from the lockers.
Yeah.
Can you
And
move away from
so
your
I-
microphone? You're a bit like on it right now.
And I went into it, and the doors lock. I don't know how they're like magnetically locked. You have to like push a button from the outside or something.
Yeah.
Do you know it's the door with the bridge connected?
I
to
know.
the
Yeah, I know you.
sports
I know
thing.
you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
I know you mean. Yeah,
And
you
I
have to
was
have a
locked
pass in
there.
it.
And and there's like some containers or something outside you have to go through. And I was just there, and I remember like a class of like all the autistic kids were there, and I was just there standing awkwardly.
You're part
like-
of them, mate.
It was so weird, and like, bro, I had to do something like sprint assault to escape. Like,
Splendid.
I had to,
You have to do some autistic walk to escape.
I had to hide. Do you remember Mr. Teal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to like hide. I was hiding like in the toilet area, yeah, where you know that toilets, yeah, there. And like, she like opened the door to go out, and like, I fucking sprinted just to put my foot through it so I could escape, like without being seen again. I was fucking spec up shit right there.
Tactical
Tactical
SAS guy.
You must be in TFA, man. Like,
Oh.
honestly, I was shitting myself, especially when those autistic kids was there. Maybe one of them would like whip out a spork and just shank me.
Sorry. Alright. Go.
The last zombie noise, you know what I mean? The last zombie alive noise.
Crawlers. One of the legs.
Scrollers, bruv. Coming towards you. Alright, Ian, tell us some stories that you have.
Oh.
Come on, tell us everything, because we know nothing about you. We only know that you're beautiful
Oh, yeah.
and that person will.
I need to think. Nothing. I don't really have any stories
Alright,
coming
think
to
about
my
something,
mind
yeah?
right now.
The fire alarm story.
Oh yeah, go on.
Who's in the third person who can say that? Because
I was just like minding my own business, yeah. Sitting in the canteen break time, yeah. Fucking man trying to do his homework in the fucking table, yeah. And I just see Matthew and fucking Sullivan just like next to each other, and it was raining outside, so everyone stayed inside in the cafeteria. And literally, I take out my book, yeah, and the fire alarm goes off. And I just look to my right, like, what the fuck? And then I just see Matthew holding fucking Solomon's hand against the fucking fire alarm. That's basically my perspective, and then I guess Matthew or Solomon can explain the rest.
Let's have some
Like, what happened?
flashbacks here.
What happened
So
there? What
basically,
happened before?
Matthew was standing. Oh god, I just kicked my headphones off. 1 second. I can't even hear any of you.
Yeah, Matthew, carry
1
on.
second. I'm
Carry on.
Wait,
professional.
I forgot where we were.
Well, we
Just
were.
explain what happened. How did the fire alarm go off?
Basically, Matthew was standing in front of me, and like I was just sitting there, bro, in the corner, my stereotypical corner where I can lean in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Next to I was the guy there. You know what I mean? That was my spot. Like staying away from Ali Lilo and like Reese doing some madness, or like no, Dali and Ali doing some madness on the side of the table. Yeah. So like I was just sitting there minding my business, and Matthew just came up to me and was like, "Oh, do you want to show your magic trick?" I was like, "Oh, cool. Here you go. Do something weird in my hand, bro. Like make it disappear. Yeah. Make my thumb go. Oh yeah." And then he just takes it and just presses it on the fire alarm, and there's like a pause, yeah. And all you
We
hear,
just stare at each other.
we just stare at the eye contact with Matthew.
I just like smile. I just like.
Bruv, I get so scared when I see Matthew from far away on the street and I'm walking towards it and he just notices me. And what am I doing? We're just smiling and staring at each other. He's just standing there with his hands in his pocket, like, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, there's like a 2-second delay. And then all you hear is, dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. And then we're just like, oh no. Like, the thing is, how did I not get affiliated with anything? You know what I mean?
Because we kept like me and Fazan, we're just like, oh
What
yeah.
did Fazan have to do with anything?
He was my bystander. He was my witness. Basically, when like everyone was looking at me when we were lining up in the playground, and I just went to Spanish class, and Leah was just like, she was just staring at me like, she knew something. I was like, oh shit, people know. So I went to Miss Cooper. I was like, oh yeah, I'm the one who pressed the fire alarm. And then she's like, oh, what happened? I was just like, there were loads of bags, and I tripped up. And she's like, was anyone else there? I was just like, yeah, Fazan. And then I assumed Fazan had the initiative, you know, like, and he did. He was just like, I didn't speak to Fazan or everything, and Mr. Bedford went and took him before I knew anything, and he's like, yeah, what happened? And Fazan said the exact same
Alright,
thing
so
as me.
calm down, mate. Go away from your mic.
That was some-
I'm eating it, man.
Don't talk like this. That was just some bra moment.
that was
What? Okay, alright, let's
Bro.
continue on. Continue on with the story.
Then what happened? So the magic trick kind of worked after all.
Magic trick. It became a magic trick, bro. What was the magic trick? Tell me what the magic trick was.
Like, I made an outcome come out of just your hand, but you didn't expect that to happen.
I
so-
can make an outcome come out my hand. Okay, alright. Let's calm down.
just a couple movements,
Alright, imagine. Man.
repeated movements.
We've been here for how long, man? Like since like
some
oh
dead
nah,
convos.
kick my headphones off again, man.
I feel like we have better in-depth convos.
We've been here for like
half brain
We've been
power.
here for like what's 20 minutes? We've been here for like I don't even know, mate. 40 minutes? Yeah.
No, what?
That's good. That's good.
No,
What do you
we
mean?
at least 25 minutes. There you go.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
For like what?
I feel
Like
like
what?
just wondered in primary school. Not primary
no.
school. In primary school,
God,
yeah. Like,
I don't even know what.
I don't know
like,
about you lot, but we used to have this like football. Like we used to have a court of football, and every lunchtime it'd be like a specific class to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously, I used to be like football lad in primary.
Alright,
and,
man.
Come on. And then I was like, we used to kick the balls over the fence, and I used to like after school I used to go in the alleyway and get them. Like no one knew where to get them, and I used to just sneak in that guy's alleyway and get them. I felt like the guy, so I used to bring them back in school, yeah. And I used to have the ball, and when I was in year 4, and all the year 6s, yeah, used to come up to me like, yo, please, can we have the ball? Can we? I used to feel such an OG guy, man. I used to feel like the guy.
Day one.
Yeah, like literally, I used
Oh,
to feel
no.
like the plug, and then I used to like it. In year 6, man, when all these
Plug
little
you, man.
kids, yeah, I used to feel like uncle, you know,
Little
like you
kids?
just have your, you just have
You were your
boss.
uncle to the little kids. What are you saying, fam?
What you say?
Do you know what I mean? Like your guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have
yeah.
little
I
kids,
was,
yeah.
primary school was good for me. I don't care.
Bro, I don't know what
Like-
I was doing in primary school. Like
Like,
I was like, I thought I was
just-
Batman,
You
bro.
can't-
I was just like the guy of the class.
Can I
No
just
joke.
can I just say? I just want to speak my mind right now. Yeah, I thought I was a drift car in primary school. I'm just gonna say this right now.
Sorry?
What do you think you are now?
I don't know. 5
Guys,
pounds?
there's only 2 genders, guys.
Yeah, there's only no. Let's do this. I need to do my story of the primary school. Yeah. Okay.
Go on, go on.
Actually, I think that's too. I don't know.
First-
It's kind of dead.
Right. Fucking
Like,
leave it.
I 360 punch. I 360 punched someone in primary school,
Of course you
thinking I was the
of course you
guy.
punch someone.
No,
Of course you fucking beat up
bruv,
someone.
it's the tradition. Alright, I have to punch someone every year.
Who'd you punch this year then?
Fucking your mum, bruv. She was being bad. Beat her up, stoned her to death. Okay, alright, let's stop. Your mum's
Hello.
Yeah, so primary school was just like, I don't know. I used to be naughty but not get in trouble.
Well,
Alright, naughty
Fucking
boy.
primary
What do you
school.
do?
in year 6, I was the guy. But
Alright,
yes,
explain
I
that.
don't care.
Explain
He's
that.
gonna tell us how he was acting in some show.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
for
I-
God's
I-
sakes!
I've been in a Colgate ad, alright?
Alright,
That's a
your
lie.
teeth are still clapped.
I swear to God, that was sick, bruv. Like, I
Wait,
went
don't
to
do your-
central London, and like, it was this big building, and there were like tiny screens everywhere with like fucking 50 different cartoons. It was mad.
Okay.
Some shitty toothpaste though.
Okay.
What do you use as a toothpaste, Matthew? Let's ask everyone. What toothpaste do you use?
I think it's Colgate, but it's like some charcoal thing. Weird.
So you put black stuff in your mouth.
Okay, what do you
First
put? Fucking white stuff.
Sensodyne. You know what I mean? There's little
Fucking
ones.
Sensodyne.
I know what that is.
Sensodyne. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
honestly
search
don't
up
know.
right.
Sensodyne or
Search,
something.
search up right now. I think Sensodyne senses something. Wait.
Sensodyne.
Is this
Sensodyne.
podcast sponsored?
Sponsored
No,
by.
it's not. It's not
Monster
yet.
Energy.
No, it's Sensodyne. There you go.
Yeah.
Sensodyne, yeah, Sensodyne.
Colgate as well. Max
Yeah,
White
Colgate.
Gang.
Come on, Colgate gang. I promoted that gang.
I brush my teeth once a week.
I think
Uh,
everyone
I-
like.
Hey,
Okay.
do you guys want me to talk about my primary school
No,
experience?
we
Go on,
wanted you to
then.
talk about
Oh,
what
I went
toothpaste
to
you use
school-
first.
I went to Iron's
Okay.
primary.
What?
I went to Iron's primary school.
How?
No, you went. No, you did.
Well, college, yeah, is yeah,
No,
primary school.
yeah, it was primary school. It's just that I moved out at some point, so yeah, I went to 2 different primary schools.
Oh yeah, that's
So
true.
what toothpaste do you
I
use?
remember that black. Oh,
Fucking
nah.
toothpaste.
You don't
My
understand.
God,
When me and
stop.
Iron were kids. Yeah, we
Kills
used to live in
kids.
this
What are
park,
you on
and it
about?
was, like,
Wait.
his old house used to be this park, and we used to have this like gang. Yeah, this one black guy,
Sorry?
some
Of
girl,
course there's a black
Yeah.
guy in there.
and like we used to have this like fucking base, bruv, in the woods. It was madness. Do you remember Iron?
I'm trying
That
to.
park next to
uh,
your first house.
Wait, oh yeah, with the sand and shit.
Yeah. And then we used to go in the forest from behind.
Oh,
was like some
yeah.
big
From
trench.
behind,
Explain to the podcast.
And like I used to be the gang of that group. I don't like. I was the oldest one. I felt like an OG as well. Fuck, come on.
So what did you do in the gang then?
We
Come
just
on.
like
Gangbang.
fucking initiated Clone Wars, bruv, and World War
Hey,
II.
Oh,
okay,
excuse
me?
shut up.
That's
What is the
sad.
what is the difference between you doing some initiation of Clone Wars and me going to Jedi Academy?
But I was 6 years old. Like,
yeah, but I am
was
6
very
years
young.
old, so you're gonna catch a case right now.
Uncle,
Anyway,
Really has.
moving on.
open the hatch.
Iron, tell me your stories. If you have any different ones or weird ones.
Okay, so should I talk about
Your
primary
sister.
school story?
Anything.
Yeah, primary school stories.
Okay, so I was most of the time alone when I was in primary school.
Aw.
Oh, I would be Iron fan. I don't care. Travel back in time.
Iron's best
I
friend.
mean, and I remember one one day I had like this I had these figurines.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? Figurines. Okay.
Figurines.
Yeah.
That it was a present from my grandpa.
Yeah.
And I decided to bring them to school to play with them
Oh.
because I was.
Oh no.
I was
Oh no.
no.
You're about to get
you know,
bullied.
it's gonna go wrong.
What were they? What were they? What were they?
I don't know if you guys have this
Rangers.
school meaty. You
Playmobil.
guys know about that? No.
Let me search this
You know,
up.
it's like they're like monsters. You know, monster figurines.
Right.
School meeting.
And so yeah, I decided to bring them to school, and I was playing with them, and at some point there's a guy who comes to me and he's like, "Hey, can I play with your figurines?" And because I'm a very nice guy, I'm just go, yeah,
okay.
yeah, you take them if you want.
Yeah, safely.
just please don't break them. And, and
Wait, what happened?
so I give one of my figurines to the guy, and
Yeah.
after that,
You never saw them again.
no, there's a whole group who comes to me,
Yeah.
and they want to play with my figurines, you know.
So you're the plug, aren't you? You're the plug.
So I'm like, yeah, I can share them. So they played with them, and I don't really remember why. I don't remember if I had an issue going on with the first guy.
Like beef,
But
yeah.
for some reason,
One sec,
he
baby.
decided to throw it above the wall of the school, on the road beside it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was was really pissed off, you know. And later, when I was about to go home, I tell my mom about what happened, and brings me to the place where the guy threw the figurines.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? It was broken.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I cried.
Oh.
I can't run over it. I'm sorry if I'm like breaking the mood.
No, I was
With a
crying
sad
already, so
story.
it's fine.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't
I cry
find
every time.
I cry every time.
I
So
Ian,
yeah, that was my story.
can you link us the images of the meat?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to find them. You can tell another story while I'm looking for it.
I had one in my head, but then I forgot about it now.
Hey, I once rang a £20 note in primary school, and it was purple, and it was limited edition. And there's one black girl, yeah, she was just like pulling on it, yeah, and it just ripped in half. And I was just like, oh, fucking
Wait, what did you bring to school?
tight, man.
And from that point, Matthew hated black people.
Oh god. No, stop. Not from that point, it was way further back.
Oh, I just found a picture of the
Way
exact
back
one
many centuries ago.
that was broken for the figurine.
Okay, send us your meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want? Send it on. Should
Yeah,
I
yeah,
send it
it's
on
okay.
TeamSpeak?
Yeah,
Send it,
TeamSpeak,
yeah.
TeamSpeak.
Okay. So Matthew, go on.
Yeah, and it just ripped in half, and I was just shattered. And my teacher said I taped it together, and I went to Londis, and my guy took it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what did you take together? I forgot the object.
The woman.
£20 note.
Oh.
I found a £20 on the floor once.
Yeah, it was mine, Roland. It was inside my bait mask.
Sorry? Fuck your bait mask, bro.
Why don't you like the bait mask? Alright, let's talk about fashion, yeah? Or should we not? I don't know.
Alright.
Okay, so Ron, what do you like wearing? Like, I know your trims are dead like mine, but like, what do you like? What do you like?
Alright, bad man. Oh, fucking kill you.
Alright, Ali Hassan, get a trim, bro.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright, man.
cool,
Okay,
yeah.
so sick, bro. You think you get trims, yeah? Shut up.
Okay, alright. Tell me what your fashion sense is, Ron. Like,
Basically,
what,
whatever fits
do you have
me.
you have a polished fashion sense. You have a full fucking what tracksuit do you have? Like that? What's that blue one that you have? Is it blue?
No,
I don't know.
I don't have a full tracksuit.
You have a full tracksuit of something. It's like an Adidas one, isn't it?
No.
Isn't it? Brother, you had a picture of it. You were squatting down.
What?
Okay, maybe I'm just on about someone else, but it's fine. Maybe
You're
just
waffling.
Ron.
You're waffling.
You're waffling.
Waffling. Sure.
I've got Adidas shorts, that's what I got.
Yeah,
I'm actually wearing them
there
right
you
now.
go, bro.
It's shorts,
Alright,
not
show-
tracksuit, bro.
Show us on the podcast what your shorts look like, and show us under them.
No.
Oh.
How do I send a picture?
Just link it from the.
Okay,
If
okay.
you have it on Google, just link it.
Way back many centuries ago, my ganja came and it was really.
Yo.
Oh,
Alright, what do you want to play after we do the podcast, or should we just talk about that later? Like, you know what I mean? Like behind the
hey,
scenes,
watch-
guys. What is up?
what? Hey, watch this video. This video is gonna satisfy your soul really
Aye,
good.
are we doing watch together? Are you doing watch
Yes,
together?
watch
Yeah.
together.
Okay. Come on.
Alright, let's see
yalla.
this Gormity. Aye, bruv, that looks sick. That's some like a Ben 10 stuff right there. So exact one like that, he broke.
Hey, I can tell another story if you want after that.
Stop talking. Alright, I'm here.
Join
Click
the link. Watch together.
Oh no, watching. Oh, you're watching Will and E.
No. This is just like.
No, I'm gonna put a video.
Okay. I swear to God, I'm locking
Gonna
my
be
door.
some
I'm joking.
satisfaction, man.
What?
If you haven't watched this film,
I have.
Oh no,
It's the other voice.
I think I haven't.
What? You haven't watched Need for Speed? We doing?
just watch this clip anyway. It's so sick.
oh no, oh I just miss my fucking Snow White. Oh no, yeah, tonight we gonna let it go. Tonight we gonna take it on the floor.
The helicopter comes, bro.
Yeah, tonight we gonna break.
This is what I was on about GTA 5 5-star chase.
Yeah, we need to do that
Do you know
one.
what I mean? This is just what happens in it. Like,
Oh, I'm not playing it again, tonight, so if you fucking want me.
Frederick's out here.
Why is it Fredericks? Is he a
Playing
helicopter?
TFA, man.
is he a helicopter driver?
Yeah.
Helicopter driver.
Oh my god. Helicopter flyer. What pilot? There you
Get
go,
off
mate.
Bugatti, bro.
There you go, mate. Pilot. Bro, the Zentorno looking car, bro. What is that? I remember that being in it.
Do you know what I mean? That just happens. Like,
Yo, were you there in GTA when we did with Kamal Ali and we just did the full on Fast and Furious thing? There was like 7 of us. Roland, you were there. I remember.
I'm everywhere, bro.
We went in every story, mate. You know what? It's better when he drives in the Ford.
When he crashes at the bridge.
Oh, that's not the saddest moment, bruv. Like, why would there be death?
look at this. Look.
Goddamn.
Look what a cop
do you
does
call
with
it?
the police
Need
car,
for
yeah?
Speed,
Not
like.
this.
You haven't played Need for Speed Payback, have you?
Bro. Bro.
This has happened to me before in GTA, bro.
What, this one in the woods?
Look, yeah, look.
Oh, bruv, I swear to God, this is giving me PTSD. These cops come out of nowhere, bruv. Just
Hello?
no,
Yeah,
it's
like
not even
just-
cops. It's pedestrians. They just
Yeah, when the
time.
pedestrian turns left or right,
Yeah.
just
They
like you're
literally,
like,
they
Going
time.
full speed as well.
They're literally timing with
Like
what
that, like
you're
that,
doing.
man.
oh, that's happened in races, bruv.
Oh. We need to do GTA playlist again. That'll be a sick one to do a
Nah,
podcast on.
I'm sorry, but
GTA
I've done this in a
playlist.
race. Like, you just know the guy's gonna hit you, so you brake, and then.
I got so satisfied when he turned over like that. Look, he's in the Zentona Roland. You see the back of the car?
That's
Got little hexagons.
Successor Elemental, bro.
I just wanted him to die. I don't know what his name is, but the one of the Zentona needed to die at the end.
Can I put on a video?
Yeah, why not? Busted. This is Need for Speed 2015, yeah?
We literally just snuck in here to
Oh, no.
Jake and Logan, but now we're about
Oh,
to
no,
meet
Nick
them,
Cameron.
and we're gonna be super fans. Let's go. First thing I did was ask Logan to sign my forehead. Oh, there we go. Oh, this
Wait,
is great.
where's this?
Yeah, do it.
Forehead's
Get this.
crinkled.
Is this near the fight or no?
Like, put your eyebrows in.
Yeah, that was like last year.
Damn. He trusted me. He thought I was his super fan, so I did what anybody would in that situation and take advantage and get him to say he's a nonce. There we go. Would you ever come to Wales?
Bro, I'm Welsh.
Tell them in Welsh that you're gonna knock out KSI.
In the Welsh language?
Yeah.
So
I'm a non.
I don't know that language.
Okay, I can tell you.
Okay.
I'm a nonce KSI.
I'm a nonce KSI.
I wouldn't be so proud of yourself. Oh no! You just said. There we go, Jake. If we could get you to
That's
say
a
Welsh,
natural.
Tell them in Welsh that you're gonna knock out Deji.
In Welsh?
Yeah, I'm a nonce Deji.
I don't know, bro. I don't trust that.
I wasn't even speaking with a Welsh accent, let alone the language. Jake Paul had got me. He was too smart.
Sign his forehead, bro. Deji Amanashe.
That's no.
He's gonna knock off what?
I'm a nonce, Deji.
I got them both to say.
Wait, no, that can't be real. That can't be real. That can't be real. That can't be real.
Make it better is if I got their dad, Greg Paul, to say it as well. I'm a non.
I'm a non. Say. No, I'm not going to say what you're saying because I don't even know what you're telling me is Welsh.
Listen, Gregory, it's too late. You've already said it.
I'm a non. Say.
Fake employee prank. So I entered out.
Oh, god damn it. Nico Milano's just the best, bro.
Are you okay? Huh? It's the cleansing table.
What did you just say? I cloned the table.
I was desperate to catch some sort of break. Help me. And then one finally arrived. Yes, yeah.
You work here. You will help us to find.
Oh,
You know what is that? The list.
the list.
This is the kitchen furniture.
This lady wanted my help. I had no idea what she was talking about, but I was an IKEA employee. I had to waffle the best I could.
But where can we find it here?
I guess you need to find the right density of the curriculum centea.
Oh no, that is literally Matthew right there. The pathology, the paralysis.
No, I'm not looking for design. I'm looking for the construction of this.
The construction, yes, yeah.
And design maybe.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry. She was so pleased with my service. I was the greatest IKEA employee of all time. Tell us where the wardrobes are. I have no idea where the wardrobes are. I'm sorry. Hey, what video are you watching?
It's like.
Oh, Nell. Yeah. Jeez, they do those fake employee stuff, don't they? Like, I can't imagine going around in stores and going around like a fake employee. It's pretty crazy. I then went round the store as a
Oh, no.
fake employee. I pretty much ran the place. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know. Oh, yeah, no, he's the manager, but he's been working here 5 years and he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Marketing, we have good language,
Yeah.
speaking everything you come one.
Where's the microwave playing?
Yeah, exactly. I had absolutely no idea what that guy
You're
was
waffling, fam, bro.
I had no choice but to run away. And that's where I found these two guys, Alex and Benjamin. I'm trying to get a job here.
Just go talk to them. Get a, what's it called? Paper, CV.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wait, is he in Sweden?
Yeah, that's right. I talk fluent
Oh,
Swedish.
no. This is
The next
IKEA,
obvious
bro.
step was
It is
getting a job
Sweden.
in this IKEA for real. I'd love to have a job here one day.
Yeah, then you have to apply at the interview.
I can't get a job just normally.
No, you do it always online.
I really want a job.
Okay.
Do I have to speak Swedish?
Some Swedish.
I was devastated. I thought maybe I could change this guy's mind if I spoke to him in my fluent Swedish.
This is literally me when I talk normally.
Did you get that? I was trying to speak Swedish.
Okay.
Did that not work?
No.
Do you not speak Swedish?
Yeah?
You do? You didn't understand that? How embarrassing. He doesn't speak his own language. All you haters in the comments saying, "Oh, that wasn't even Swedish." Explain why this next guy, who is Swedish, understood me fully.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Jalla.
Yeah, it's yellow.
Understand.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right, my friend.
Yeah. So.
Yes. Yes. Mauricio, the man. See you guys. See you, Oscar. Goodbye. Now, I had the trust of the workers, but I still didn't have
is
a job,
that?
so I
What is
decided
that?
to take over IKEA from the inside. Oh my gosh, he has the code. Hey, would you tell me the password? Huh? The password into the systems of IKEA. You get what I'm saying? I mean, he seemed a bit wary at first, so I decided to sweet talk the store. I like IKEA. It's a good name. It's 4 letters. It's easy to tell people I work for IKEA. But I don't want to keep you from using your passwords and stuff like that.
No, it's not that. It's not that. I want to help you, man.
I was in. I had fully infiltrated IKEA. You reckon you can help me on the system? Wait, so if I search jobs at IKEA, jobs, yeah, at IKEA, perfect. Work at IKEA, yes, there we go. You can get me a full-time job.
I'm just looking for it.
This legend sent me an IKEA application form, so soon I'll be working in IKEA Sweden for real. Thank you very much, my friend.
He is in Sweden.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, IKEA is Sweden. IKEA Tower.
However, I wanted to get started immediately, so I saw this woman dismantling boxes and I wanted to help out. You alright? Can I help?
Wait, Solomon, are you still recording?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll have you know I quickly became
Why,
a
what did you
natural
wanna say?
at dismantling boxes.
Nothing. I just wanted to know.
Hard work. Sorry, what's your name? Helena. Good work, Janine. Good work. Dismantling boxes was okay, but I needed a new challenge. I needed something more serious. So I left Janine and I went looking. Can I help you guys now?
Bilal, Jalal. Oh, dummy thick.
Yeah. Gregory said that I should help you guys out.
Who's Gregory?
The manager. This was an outrage.
Look at him, bro.
Me, and I had to give her a piece of my mind. Clara, please. I've worked here 5 years. You know me, Clara. You were at my son's 4th birthday party. Save £2. That's what they tell people. They tell people you can save £2. That's shocking. As we wouldn't lie like that. We need to dispute between us. Nervous laughter. I smelt blood. It was time to go in for the kill and compare prices. What are these? And how much are these? £5. Sell them for £2 at Asda. And then this. £15. That's shocking. £10 at Asda, my friend. We've got a song at Asda. Buy from us. Buy from us. Please, just buy from us. We'll try some great pudding in Asda. Come on, that's the price. We're losing money, so I'm trying to.
We'll come in next week.
Yes, you sure? Yeah. You promised me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, come ask for Nicholas, and I'll sort you out with 5 vouchers.
Alright then, say G.
She literally said lynched. I'm telling you, she's the EDL in disguise. And on that note, I think I'm done. It was time for me and George to go back to the promised land, Asda.
How do you get
the
an
most
Asda
beautiful place in the world. Hopefully Asda will be proud of me because I'm doing all of this for free. I mean, it's basically slavery, but I'll let it slide just for you guys. And then it was time for me to head into the store. Originally, I just walked around and did nothing of any significance, but then I wanted to help people. The only problem was they didn't want my help. Can I interest you in any mega pack?
No, I'm alright.
It got to the point where I literally had to force my help on others. This one, yeah?
No, I've got 2 here. I've got 2 there. These are the ones I want.
Like this, yeah? I just love helping people. But then again, when people really did need my help, I just didn't know what to say.
Wait, sorry?
Chili flakes. To be honest, I've got no idea either. Yeah, chili flakes.
You sound like that.
What's that, like a cereal?
Cereal, bro.
Then I met this guy. He was asking where the CDs were, and I decided to mess around with him and act like I had no idea what he was talking about. What's CD stand for?
Compact disc.
Compact disc. Hey, it's got you there. Compact disc. I don't know what a compact disc is. Music, an iPod.
No, music disc.
Like a
DVD or a CD.
I don't think they sell them anymore, mate. I think that's about like 20 years ago.
Bro, do people even sell CDs anymore? It's just PlayStation discs, isn't it?
It's not that long ago, man. Well, we
Hello?
still sell them up there. You've got a load of them on that stand.
Do people even sell CDs anymore? Like, properly?
Yeah. There's no way. There's no way. These are whinies. I'm telling you now. These are whinies.
Have you ever heard him called a CD?
I didn't have CD. CDs are like those record players. Yeah, exactly.
No, that's vinyl. Play.
Oh no, that's crazy. Oh,
Vinyl,
great.
Did you see that? He attacked me. The pain was unbearable. I got stabbed in the grocery store. After this, I couldn't trust the customers.
Oh,
I had to speak with my colleagues.
What are you working on, man?
I don't know.
He just come up to me and says, "Who's this big guy?"
Yeah, man, first day.
Where are you?
Yeah. What?
What you doing?
I'm just going around there. To be honest, I don't fully know. Can I help you?
Have you seen Anne? Spoke to Anne?
No. I just.
Go upstairs, she's in the canteen.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Glasses on top of her head. Go
Okay.
find her.
Just up there, yeah?
Yeah.
Why is he that? What?
That lady.
Oh no! I'm
Like the
sorry,
video
I'm
right
done.
now for
I'm
5
done.
years of good
I'm
luck.
done. I'm
Oh,
done. The
This is gonna
woman
make
dabs
Solomon
the end.
cry.
What's gonna make me cry? Come on. Oh yes. Wait, this is Iron and Matthew, bruv. Is this Iron and Matthew? That's literally Iron and Matthew.
This is Solomon in his training. Oh, dude, I'm master.
Do you think I'm that sick, bruv? You see, it's safe, G. We're forcing Ron to watch Star Wars here.
No.
Can I play a video?
Yeah, go on.
How do I do that?
But we need to actually react over them.
wait.
I swear. I think we need to react over them, or it's just us being silent and watching. You know what I mean? That's literally me.
Have you
Ready,
played
bro.
this?
No, but I've seen this before.
So how do I do?
When the video
get-
ends,
get a
top
link.
left.
Yeah,
Okay,
they can
okay.
just post it top left. You see that?
Okay, wait.
What game
I
is this?
don't know
Matthew?
if you've already seen the
The
video.
Old Republic.
Yeah, I knew it was. It's a good game, so I'll buy it.
Alright.
It's free, isn't it?
What?
Yeah.
Safe, G. Safe free. We've been here for about 50 minutes now. And that's 5-0 with a 0. Minecraft's got talent, you know. Alright, can we just skip this one?
Yeah.
You're gonna cry.
No, I've seen this one. They have to verse each other, don't they? Or
No?
something happens. I know something happens. There's some betrayal or some shit. Oh no. Oh no! No! Guys, why is... Oh, you see his Sith eyes there for a second. Matthew,
Yeah.
did you see his Sith eyes there glowing for a second? The one with the mask?
Yeah.
Dad.
Why does he have half
Right,
of a mask on
next
his
video,
face?
yeah?
Because he gets blown up in one other thing.
Welcome gamers to Minecraft's Got Talent. Today we've got two
What is this
special
13-minute
guests,
video?
Junkie Janker, also
13
known as the
minutes,
voice of
bro.
Gumball, and Fitz. How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Feeling good.
Doing wonderful. Thank you.
Wait. Before we start with it, pause it. Someone pause it.
Pause.
Should we end the podcast here?
Yeah.
Or there's no point of us listening to a video 30
Yeah.
minutes and just being silent. So like, does anyone want to say anything? Thank you for watching this podcast, all 3 viewers of you. When are we gonna do this podcast again? Like, is it weekly? Yeah.
Yeah.
Weekly podcast?
Let's not do it.
Again.
No,
Let's not do
no,
this
no,
again.
no.
Let's just yeah, cut that out. Yeah. All right.
We can do that in the morning.
Alright.
He's actually done out.
Yeah.
In
I
the
guess.
morning. All right, every Saturday morning. Yeah. Fucking, I'm up.
Currently 11:30 in France and 10:30 in UK.
Yes, please don't swat us. My bottle of Oasis just fell. We heard that. Anyway, yeah, Matthew,
Pick
you want
it
to say?
up,
Do you want to
bitch.
say? Do you want to like say anything before you go off, Matthew? Anything?
Fuck off.